Welcome to Deja. What the just happened?
Hey, what's up? It's your boy Yes, I'm the son of the infamous UNK BMF. I didn't know if I was gonna get picked or not, but still I kept it peaked and it wound up turning out pretty good, you know?
You've seen him on Deja Vu. You've also seen him on the Now That's TV production of Joyride.
Sure.
UNK is pretty much making a name for himself right on the network of Now That's TV, and we're here for it. I'm here to get into his stint on Deja Vu. We're gonna get into that and so much more. Let's get this shit started.
Let's go.
First and foremost, let me just say I'm very, very, very appreciative for you coming through to Aeon Studios here in Atlanta.
No problem.
Like, I'm super excited to interview because I hope you're ready for what I'm about to throw at you. Some of the shit I'm about to throw at you.
We're gonna see.
How did you get the name UNK? I don't know if you already said that on the show, but like, how did you get that name?
When the show started, they basically it was between Pop Pop and UNK. And UNK just stuck because, you know, I'm junior, so it really wasn't liking the junior. I guess it didn't fit the image, so, you know, they're like, we gonna call you UNK. And that's what they called my father, so it was sort of like, all right, that's cool, we gonna work it out.
That's crazy, because before you got on the show, I thought that was always your name.
Nah, that was my pop's name, so, you know, he got killed in 2020. And so when he died, after he died, they was calling me UNK Jr. It's like, oh, you Junior, you know what I'm saying? Like, all right, sure. I hold it down, I got it. But then when the show is like UNK, so it just, I guess it was God.
That was a full 360 moment.
You know?
And it's crazy because you look just like your dad.
No,
so it makes sense. Like, y'all look like identical twins, so it definitely makes sense why.
Yeah, he always had me like around him since, cause he got 6 kids. So it was 3 girls, 3 boys. And out of the boys, I was the oldest. So he always had me with him. I got pictures from the knee all the way up, laying on him as a baby. You know, that was my twin, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I was more like the junior aspect.
He's definitely giving junior.
For sure, you know what I'm saying?
Before Now That's TV, what would you, I guess you would say you were like kind of doing comedy. Like, there's a lot of comedy skits on your Instagram. Like, how'd you get with that? How'd you get started with that?
I say like 2 years ago, I started off, you know, recording my homeboy Chink. Shout out Chink of NTTV. You know, I was recording him, DK. We all lived together. We had another bro named Don. So I was just recording him. It was an extra hand. I could record, you know, I got good at it, you know, and then they like, hey, I need you in this skit. You know, then we started doing skits, started off giving them ideas, and then they was like, shit, you might as well be in it. So then once I started being in it, people started liking it, seeing us together. I remember I woke up one morning, I'm like, we gotta do a Diddy skit. Everybody's scared.
Did y'all do a Diddy skit?
Man, we was the first one to do a Diddy skit.
I have not, wait.
We had the baby oil involved. I had baby oil on my face, my lips, everything. You know
wait, I gotta look through your Instagram again. I ain't seen no Diddy skit.
We did millions in like a day or two. So then they banned their pages. So when they banned Chink and Don pages, you know, the traction slowed back down.
Yeah.
And with everything going on, we tried to re-release it. We still got 1 million, but we was like killing them. It's not comedy, but I guess it is. It's, you know, satire. It's funny, but I never consider myself a comedian. I guess I'd say that. It is comedy, but I never consider myself a comedian.
So, because that's how I was kind of looking at it. I was like, oh, he's an IG comedian.
Right.
But you don't say it?
I prefer to act. Like, I get in good character. I do good characters, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you put me on the stage and say, make people laugh, my personality, I'm shy when it comes to that. But like, you get me on the camera and say, portray this character, I can get into it. Right. You know what I mean? I can be silly with it.
I see you being like on Power, even though they're like over. Like, I can see you being on Power, like being like a villain, drug lord, something like that.
I be looking at Method Man, I be like, man, I could play them roles, you know what I'm saying? I don't care if it's Tyler Perry, Power, 50 Cent, whoever, you know, I could play them type of roles. You get serious, gangster, and I could be funny. You know I could be funny, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm interested in stuff like that.
So you mentioned like your dad also being named UNK.
Mm-hmm.
I know like on your Instagram, you had like in your bio, UNK BMF.
Mm-hmm.
So he was a part of the entertainment group.
Right.
Like what was his role or like?
So, you know, growing up, I ain't really know nothing, but, you know, he was security. So
Gotcha.
I just knew he did celebrity security. You know, I seen him with stars. I'm at Left Eye, you know, Ron Harper, a bunch of, I'm that era. I'm old, you know what I'm saying? So all them
41.
Yeah, I'm 41. So all them type of stars back then, they was it. They was like Beyonce and shit back then. So I'm around them and I'm just seeing he do security. It wasn't until I got older, probably like the early 2000s. I'm like, oh, you do security for who? And it's like Jeezy coming out now, and it's like, damn, they like, your dad know these folks? I'm like, yeah, he with him every day. I see him every summer, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just family, and it just became this thing, and that was it.
BMF is definitely like, especially like in the early 2000s, was a movement.
Yeah, it was just family, bro. It wasn't like the negative connotation they try to put on it. It wasn't that from the inside looking out.
Out of all those skits, what is your most like favorite one? Because I could tell you mine, and it's gonna lead me to my next question. But like your IG skits, what would you say was your most favorite one?
That's
like,
a good
film to watch.
That's a good question. I guess it would be the Living Singles one. When we remade, remember the show Living Singles?
Absolutely.
So instead of female, you know, it was a couple guys on there. It's John Hinton from Cleveland, Ohio, which I'm from.
The bald one.
Yeah, and then there was the dark-skinned dude, I forgot his name, but yeah, Kyle, whatever. So it was two guys, but we wanted to do it all, cause you know, we was all living together, we was creating content. We like, man, we living single. Every day we had something going on, like, hey, living single. So we like, man, we should do the intro. So we got it in the character. I was John Hinton with the hammering the shit. It was funny, man. It was bringing back a good time. You know, I think them was good times back when the shows and type shit was out. So.
I literally, when I clean my house on a Saturday morning, played Living Single in the background.
You see what I'm saying?
Even if I'm not watching, it just feels good.
Martin, Living Single, all just good vibes, good mellow shit. So that's what we was on.
I just did the intro. Y'all didn't do like a series. Y'all should have did a series.
Now we holding on to all stuff like that because in this industry, you would tell somebody something, or you would have this conversation, and then they run with it with somebody else. Yeah. So it's more like, you know, you want to say stuff like that, but yeah, whoever down, you know, shout us out, don't steal it.
You want to hear my favorite skit that you did? Like
Let's
when
go.
I was watching it. Okay, it's mad quick too. I think it's Chinks, he's outside, he says something like, man, I'm fried.
Oh yeah.
And then somebody else walk up and they be like, I'm fried.
Yeah.
And then you walk up, body burnt the fuck up, and you like, nah, nigga, I'm fried.
Right.
I like that so much because I was like, he did as like is burnt up, like that's for real, like, but he making a joke out of it, so I fucks with that. Speaking of, what happened?
All right, so yeah, everybody of course was like, wow, you being strong. At the time, I didn't realize, you know, how bad it was. But the car,
like,
the car I pulled up in, I got a car. I like old school, so I got an old school for the summer. I had just had it maybe a week, you know what I'm saying? So I'm running through the problems of it. Got 56,000 miles. It's an 88 though.
Right.
So I'm riding around. It kept running hot. So come to find out, I speeded up. I needed some fans, so I had to get the fans rewired. But before I got the fans rewired, I got the radiator and everything changed. But before I can get the fans fixed, the radiator threw antifreeze on me. So of course, we all know don't twist the cap off. But my cap wasn't even on all the way. So when I popped the hood, I had the car pulled over. I popped the hood. Kamala Harris was in town. And I was right by the airport. I never forget. So they had the traffic. You know how they just block the traffic off? So my shit boiling. As soon as I popped the hood, throw my shirt on there, so now my shirt off, the cap pop off. I try to hold it, you can see my hands. I tried to hold it, it's clearing up now, but you can see
it
like,
almost looks like you have vitiligo.
Type shit. So yeah, I put my hands over it, and I couldn't take it anymore, then it hit my face, went down. So I still got, see my belly button and shit coming back.
It look like you have vitiligo.
So it's like I got a white
Oh
beat
yeah,
on.
like this is two different colors.
Yeah, like I got burnt bad down there. So yeah, when as I'm healing, I'm like, man, I can't just keep sitting in the house. The bandage is stuck on me, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I want to go see the bros, smoke. Like, fuck it, we might as well do a skit. The song was hot. So I'm like, nigga, I'm fried. They like, we smoking, they like, that's the skit right there. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, all right, so we lined it up we stayed right there. So we put Pittsburgh, Little Ira, a little strip on the map, you know, for the hood, for the coach for real Atlanta. So we used this house, walk up and did it, bro. It turned out good.
Fact, because that's my favorite one. I was just like,
I edited that too. I did that.
The other video that you have of yourself, like bandaged up, I don't know if that was the day of or maybe a couple.
It took weeks to heal, so that was like I was showing day by day, but I just clipped them to like weeks because, you know, I just be trying to clean up my page. But yeah, that was a daily struggle. Unravel, clean, shower, burn back again, ravel back up. I used to have to sleep on my back like this because, you know what I'm saying, you can't move. Every time you move, it's like you ripping your skin. So that's why certain areas, you know, it's darker because I kept reopening, especially right here. You'd be surprised. This area right here, I kept
so much without even realizing.
Kept reaching for shit. I'm like, so it kept scabbing every time I reached and that shit ripping. It was just uncomfortable. But yeah, tough as shit. I realized I'm tough as shit.
Altogether, how long did that healing process take? Are you still healed? Well, I would say you're healed now.
Yeah, I technically am still healing. Like I tried to hoop like a month. So when somebody brushed against me, my skin just kept ripping off. So I'm like, all right, that's why my belly button looked like that. I ripped my belly button back off. But yeah, so now I work out again. It don't really hurt, but like, you know, I got Frenchies. So my Frenchies, they be scratching me sometimes, you know, and that hurt. But other than that, it'll probably never go back the same. Like you said, it look like I got vitiligo. I wanted it to stay white, like Winnie.
Why?
I thought it would have been cool. You know what I'm saying? I thought it was going to be like Winnie, like, hey, get at me, Winnie, we the same now.
She got a man. You know that, right?
No, I did not know that.
She got a man. He's a basketball player.
Damn, he taller than me.
Yeah, he might be. I feel like you can still beat him. Like,
no, I'm going.
He's not like a. If I looked at him in the street, I wouldn't even know he was a basketball player. Put it down. He comes off a little dorky.
Yeah, I'm
but
alpha.
In a cute way.
I'm all alpha. Right now, I think I'm going after Alexis Sky. They give me the chance.
We gonna get into that.
Oh yeah, I'm shooting my shot. You heard?
Okay, we gonna. How did you get connected to Now That's TV?
Now That's TV. You know, I met a couple of the females initially, and they'd be like, "Yo, got some girls coming over from Now That's TV," because we had a content house. You know, we throw game nights every Sunday. You know, so they come over, and it's like, all right. Then the network started coming around. So when the time came around, they like, shoot, the movie. They like, shoot, we need a couple more people. Y'all want to do it? And they seen the traction we was getting from the skits. And we always was together, so they're like, shoot, we need you to do this, we need you to do this. Then they're like, shit, you want to audition?
Yeah, like when, in episode 2, when they have the guys lined up for who they're gonna pick, I'm like, that's not the audition. Those guys, I see Phil in there, I see a couple of, you know, Now That's TV guys. Phil. Something had to happen before this. Like, was there an audition to be in that lineup, or?
I don't know, like when I was talking to the, you know, the network, it's like, man, y'all need more alphas, more straight shit on the show. Like, we get it, we watch it. Like, cause I'll sit there and watch it with the girls, you know what I'm saying? I ain't tripping on that, but it's like, y'all gotta put this on there. So when they reached out, it was like maybe 3 days before
that film.
Right, so we ain't know what to expect. So we got there like that morning. The original cast and the OGs of the series wasn't even there. We thinking they gonna be there. Nah, we sitting there. More people start coming. Phil, Smiles, a couple other people, you know what I'm saying, that just be on the shows or in the mix. So then I see new people though, you know, so it was just like they left us there for like an hour drinking, smoking, just chilling, like what's going on, you know? So that's why when they start filming that, everybody antsy, you know what I'm saying? It's like everybody like, now's the time, you know what I'm saying? We gotta do it now. It's like, it was like, let's go, like immediate.
So that day, you would say, well, yeah, you was a little saucy a little bit.
We was toe up. We was toe up. How I am, that's why I gotta smoke weed. Like, if I'm just sitting in one place, like they don't let you really do nothing. You know what I'm saying? You gotta sit and wait because they don't know when the cast members gonna get
filming. It's a lot of waiting. It's a lot of waiting.
So I knew I'm gonna be waiting. I'm like, I gotta be high for this.
Yeah.
So I'm in that bitch fried for real, and they just, you know, ain't no food. We just sitting there drinking. You got water, but you know, yeah, we was fried.
What's going through your mind when you attack Oh boy, because, okay, so the story is Michelle is saying, okay, we got one more spot.
Right.
And it's between you. We don't even know the other dude's name.
Right.
They don't ever say it, but they're like, it's between you and that other dude. And you just get up and you attack him.
Because
that's crazy.
No, I did not attack him, first of all. They made it seem that way. Like the way they made it seem and the way they edited it right, it makes it seem that way. So what happened, we all lined up. They said he was going from the gate. They was roasting his outfit or something. You know, they was having fun. They was drunk already too. So boom, they kicked bro out. That's why he was up there by himself.
Right, I was wondering.
They had already kicked him out. So they trying to, that's how Phil got grabbed, a couple, but then they grabbed too many people. So now it just looks like it's just me and him. Michelle had picked me, so that's why I was just chilling. That's why when she was like, well shit, if you want to stay, you gotta fight Cause everybody, ain't nobody trying to see you know what I'm saying? And I'm just sitting there like, me? Like me? All right, fuck it, let's go. Cause I'm not about, so they didn't show, he put his hands up, then he drops and looks. So I'm already, he watched me climb up the steps. I'm not sneaking him or attacking him with nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, there was a little pause, like when you had walked up the steps a little bit and then you looked back, like I think he was like, huh? Like someone had said something. Yeah. So at that point, I would have been like, oh shit, he coming for me.
But then, and then he if you put your hands up, it's like, all right, let's go. You know what I'm saying? We're not about to sit here and bullshit. So yeah, that was it. I mean, I didn't know he was gonna fall.
Y'all both fell. I was like, what's going on?
Man, he kept falling. This nigga kept falling.
On episode 3,
yeah,
y'all gotta do the fair one now.
Dawn started D-A-W-N, Dawn. N-E, Dawn. Started up. You know, I ain't know Dawn. I'm thinking, you know, we the bros, it's the men on the show, we chilling, you know what I'm saying? He like, nah, I don't like that. He like, you snuck him. I'm like, snuck him? I ain't sneak, bro. I climbed up the steps. He had his hands up. I wind up. How did I sneak him? You know what I'm saying? So boom, y'all, they see that. So boom, Dawn like, nah, y'all gotta line it up for the fair one. Say less, you know what I'm saying? I ain't ducking, I'm from Cleveland. I ain't ducking no wreck, win, lose, draw, you gonna get it. You know what I'm saying? So boom, Dawn amped me up. I'm drunk. I'm like, fuck it, take my shit off. We go outside. Line it up like dogs. Now mind you, it's hella people around you when you doing this shit. I wound up having homies riding past where we was filming. They see us fighting, they trying to get in, you know what I'm saying? It's all kind of shit going on. It's real.
Now NTTV is wild.
Yeah, so it's like one, you fighting for no reason. You know what I'm saying? So I'm really not angry. I'm just drunk and adrenaline rushing. You know what I'm saying? So boom, I already won round 1. Round 2, we hooking. He get a couple shots in. They like fighting in dress shoes.
Yeah, you did have one Rick on.
Yeah, it's like fighting in dress shoes. So I wound up slipping. That's where they showed me down on one knee, like he knocked me out or something. No. So boom, I dropped the one knee. I grabbed him. They stand us back up because he keep falling on me. So the second round, we hook again. Bang, 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 bang. Then he try to scoot me. I'm like, bro, we're not wrestling. Even when he scoot me, I'm hitting him in his face. I broke my knuckle on his face. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
yikes.
You know, it's real, like I'm throwing real punches. I'm boxing. I'm not trying to grapple in UFC on the ground. You dig what I'm saying? So that's really how it happened. So Mac, they step in like, yeah, UNK stay. I'm cool with that. So we finished him on.
Do you feel like if you wasn't drunk or anything like that, would the outcome have been the same as far as like you running up on him or you winning? Like, would it have gone a little differently had you not been?
Knowing TV and alcohol and, you know, the whole everything that was going on, I probably still would have hooked off on him, but I wouldn't have went them extra 2 rounds because I was tired, I'm drunk. You exhausted. It's like I wanted to go more because it's like I'm just warming back up. You see what I'm saying? Like I ain't fought in months. I'm ready. I've always fought. I ain't about to keep fighting. He was young boy. I don't know, in his 20s.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, I ain't ducking no wreck though. That's what it's like. Why you picking on that young man?
Now that you've been through the season of Deja Vu, what would you say, without giving too much, who did they big one in that motherfucking house, girl or boy? What was the best fight you seen in that Deja Vu house? Who set that shit off? Who woke that shit up?
They showed it on the preview on the intro though.
Right.
So yeah, I gotta shout out my boy Mac, shout out my boy Don, man. They had to Everybody know they had the best.
Mac and Don fought.
DON, man, they drew blood. Like, you know what I'm saying? I probably not it, bro. You know what I'm saying? But they drew blood. Like they
Now STV will take it there. They will take.
I was like, stop,
there
because they kept holding me back. Cause you know, Don, my bro, we was living together. You know what I'm saying? At the time, you know what I'm saying?
Don.
We do skits together. Yeah, Don Corzell.
Okay. Is he in the movie too? Joyride.
Yeah.
Him and that got into it. So we're gonna be looking forward to that.
Yeah, I ain't gonna tell y'all why. It was stupid, but damn.
Okay, so that's our next question. You getting another fight?
You will see. It's something.
You getting a little squabble.
Yeah, it's like just a little temperature check. You know, I had to cool somebody off type shit.
Oh God.
They was getting a little
I'm
beside.
excited.
I was in UNK mode. They was getting beside themselves. They was stirring up shit.
We're gonna shift gears a little bit.
What up?
So, you know, perk yourself up.
What's up?
Who in the house, because I know it was going down, who in the house was fucking?
Couple people told me not to tell, and I've definitely.
Okay, don't. But it was people fucking.
Definitely was people fucking. I didn't get a chance to smash none of them.
Oh.
Because the ones I wanted, the ones I would've, because I wasn't thirsty. I don't be chilling. I be just observing. I wait till the end of the night. I let it fall on my lap. So if don't nothing fall on my lap, I'm going to sleep. I be drunk and high anyway, so it'll be time to go to sleep.
Okay, so.
But yeah, they definitely was fucking. You know
My next question then, leads me to my next question. Which castmate would you fuck?
Shit, I was shooting for Mel.
Oh.
Michelle initially. Because when she
Okay.
picked me, I'm like, damn.
Michelle got body.
She one of the baddest.
Michelle got body.
She one of the baddest. You are one of the baddest joints on the show. So I'm like, yeah, type shit. This about to be me. You know what I'm saying? I'm seeing how things is aligning. They picking who they want. I'm like, shit, we gonna get a room. All this shit. Then she like, not too much. I'm like, what you mean? She's like, I got a girl for real. So I'm like, oh, what? So then that's when I'm like, all right, Mel, come here. You know what I'm saying? But everybody wanted Mel, so it was like,
Really?
yeah, man.
I like that. I love Mel.
Yeah.
I watched her on Young and Reckless.
You see them skinny dipping, you'll be like, yeah, Mel.
So what was it about Mel was it the shrooms?
Nah.
Because you said you
I offered her
shrooms, and we know Mel is the shroom queen. Oh, you know who's the shroom queen? I'm wrong. Ferragamo gave Mel them shrooms that had her bugging.
Shout out to sis, man. Yeah.
But Mel still is labeled the shroom queen. So is that what it is?
She was on good behavior because we had the shroom talk, and I know why she felt the type of way. You know what I'm saying?
Please.
And I'm like, yeah, you got to be mindful when you doing this type of shit of that happening. So if you had a bad trip, you can't be bad at it. Sis, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You just had a bad trip. She's like, yeah, you right. She was good. She just was sliding around the pool that night. You could tell, you know, she was just jumping in and out the pool. Yeah, she was on the. But we had a good time. Yeah.
But Mel and Michelle is who you would take down.
Period.
Before we go into our game, I just wanted to know, other than Deja Vu, we know you're going to be on Alexis Sky. Are you going to be on Alexis Sky's show?
Yes, I made it. You know what I'm saying?
All right, so official cast member. So we're going to be seeing UNK on Alexis Sky's show as well, where she's looking for love.
We're going to find it. And we filmed the auditions, and when you get the call, it's time to go. I'm just waiting, yeah, but it's gonna be probably the next couple months. Should be good. I fuck with her as a person, you know what I'm saying? So when they was like, it gave me the opportunity, I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. Like, it ain't just like to do the show. I ain't just saying just for TV, like I'm fucking with you, you know what I'm saying? And I hear she like older men, so I'm the perfect one, I don't even look my age.
You don't.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Fighting for love, oh, it's about to get crazy.
I'm gonna play it real unkish. This show. Hopefully I ain't got to get into it on there. I want to focus more on her and see what's going on, because, you know.
Well, I'll say it now. Hope you win.
So that's what I brought to the network. You know, that whole, I'm the oldest cast member. You know, that demographic, I got nothing but sophisticated, mature women following and noticing, and Unky fine. And men too. I was shocked. I'm like, damn. But you know, No shade, you know. I love the love, you know. That's it.
It's funny you say that too, because on episode 2, Almond, he made it loud and clear. He said, "I want him."
He did. Cause you know we don't see that.
Yeah, y'all don't see the confession.
Right.
So I know when you saw that, like, what did you think when you was watching that? And Almond's like, "I want that nigga."
I'm watching it with the homies, smoking, we chilling. They like, I'm fine. I'm like, they like, man, how you feel about that? Man, honestly, it don't matter to me. It's all love. Like,
yeah,
women go through it. If you attractive, you're gonna go through it. You know what I'm saying? I can't stop people from saying I'm attractive. I embrace it. I used to be uncomfortable with it. I used to shy away from it. I don't swing that way. I don't know that because he was my roommate. Okay. We wound up bunking in the house, you know what I'm saying? So me, him, we was all kicking shit. And they like, you cool as hell. It's like, come as you are, bro. That's how God wants you to be. Ain't nobody judging. I ain't sitting here judging. No, I don't got time or energy to be worried about what you got going on.
Yeah.
Do you cool as a person, they spirit good, I'm with it.
I guess like that type of like maturity and mindset comes with experience, it comes with age. Yeah. Like, I'm not surprised that like out of the dudes on Now That's TV that I've reached out, the straight dudes. Like, as far as like the straight dudes like that I reached out to, I'm not surprised you were okay and accepted, while the other ones is like,
I ain't never had no thoughts like that to look at him like that. It's just, that's bro. You know what I'm saying?
The nigga being silly.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's where I'm at with it.
You're gonna be in the movie Joyride. Can you just tell us really quickly, what is Joyride about?
Joyride is a upbeat, happy, sit back, smoke, Sunday during the day, just chill. And it's about Chink, Double. You know, they riding around like fucked up right now for everybody. So it's just a story about how us as men, every day we got temptation with the ladies, you know what I'm saying? We trying to keep the bills paid, we trying to get some money up, you know, and they going through, bumping their head, making mistakes. I wind up robbing them, you know what I'm saying? You'll see in the movie, so that's my role. So yeah, I'm one of the hurdles they gotta jump through just to get ahead, and at the end they just like, man, we might as well just get a job. And I watched it again this morning, just chilling. You know, you gotta watch yourself again.
Right. Yeah. I wish I would have watched it before I interviewed you. That would have been fun. No. Next, we're gonna get into a game, right? Because, you know, you're kind of becoming the Now That's TV heartthrob.
I know.
We're gonna play a little game for the ladies that they'll, you know, maybe they can.
I didn't know I was a heartthrob. Yo, thank you.
All right, game 1. I foresee the future, and I feel like you're gonna be a heartthrob for Now That's TV. So, for the ladies out there, I wanted to do something so y'all could, you know, see if you got a chance. So this first game, it's called Perfect Female.
Right.
And I'm gonna give you a category. You're just gonna answer a few questions, right?
All right.
With a time limit. We're basically gonna get in the mind of UNK and find out what exactly is he looking for in a woman. We got 10 seconds.
Let's do it.
To give a physical description, just physical. Okay. Physical description. Hold my hand up.
This is about to make some people mad.
Physical description. What does your female need to look like? And your time starts now.
I like lighter skin, hella tattoos, real hair. I like natural bodies. I'm not really a breast man, but I'll take it as long as it's proportioned. I like good attitude.
Physical.
Physical.
10 seconds is up.
All right.
Y'all take that, save it, and we'll see what happens.
They used to be mad at me in high school, but
really?
Hell, I didn't know brown skinned girls like me. So I would just talk to the light skinned girls, and they like, you don't like brown skinned girls.
Oh God, you want to know.
I didn't know. Man.
Next, hometown. You only get 3 choices. Do you want your girl to be from ATL, another city, or another country? And if another country, which one?
I'm going with another country because even...
Which country?
Which country? I'm going for Honduras.
That's it. So, you guys' description, Honduras. So Honduras is, I like that, Afro-Latino.
Yeah.
I like that.
I like Afro. I like Dominicans next. You know, more Afro.
Have you been to Dominican Republic?
No, I'm going. My passport's on the way. I'm passport bros. I'm not playing.
All right. So overseas ladies, he's on the way. I've been to DI.
Colombia, they want me to come over there
Colombia.
too. But I'm gonna go to Dior.
Out of the 3, do you want your girl to be a housewife A career woman or an entrepreneur?
I say a career woman.
Okay, just a woman that works. You okay with that?
Nope. Entrepreneur.
A girl that owns her own.
Yeah, entrepreneur.
Okay. So now I asked those three because you know that could change the course of how much time she got for you. You doing your acting thing, she doing her entrepreneur thing. So you can handle a woman.
I might want her to be like, hey, we filming out here. I need you to goddamn pull up. I can't be like, oh, I gotta get time off. That's why I don't have no kids too. No offense to women with kids, that be the same type of thing. It's like,
are you okay with her making more than you? Entrepreneur, her business could blow up.
I went through that. I just had a heart-to-heart with somebody I was dealing with, and she was. And I felt like that really fucked with me mentally. You know what I'm saying? I saw Nick Cannon discussing that too, him and Mariah. Now that I am, you know, back up, it be ups and downs with me. I wasn't gonna say I was fucked up, but she was just making more than me at the time. She was dancing, so you know them dancers.
Yeah.
They clearing racks every day, so I'm sitting there, I'm just making street money. I gotta up my game. So then when I upped my game, it was like we wasn't at the same level. It was like I was forever trying to
catch up with her.
You know what I'm saying?
So, but today, are you okay with a woman making more than you?
Yeah. You know, like I said, I was talking to her, we still in contact, and yeah, I'm cool with it. I look more at the person now. Like back then, I was probably on some shit. I wasn't as mature as I am now. I was on some shit like, she gotta have money, she gotta take care of me, make sure I'm good. You know, just on some spoiled shit. You know, that's when niggas be insecure and different shit.
Well, you already answered the next question. I said, do you want kids?
Yeah.
You do want kids?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, so.
I just, you know, I can't, like I said, my dad had 6 kids, 5 different baby mamas. My mom had 2. I had a bunch of, you know what I'm saying?
What?
I had my first, I ain't had a, but.
Your first scare.
Yeah, my first scare, you know, shout out to her. She just had a kid too. We was going to college. She was going to Clark. I was going to Akron on the football scholarship. So my dream was to play football. It wasn't really to have kids. But I would have had my first kid at 18, you know what I'm saying?
Because I was like, it's interesting he doesn't have any kids, but you definitely had your slip-ups.
I haven't had too many slip-ups. And it's like you just got to strap up. Or how I am now, if I'm fucking with somebody that's just that person, and I wouldn't mind having a kid with them, you know what I'm saying?
How many would you
I want for? 2 or 3. 3 would be, I'd be like, that's it.
All boys, all girls, a mix? I'm asking for y'all, see?
I said I wanted the boy first, because the boy could take, that's the warm-up.
Protect the sister.
Yeah, and they gonna protect the sister. They could take the, you know, that's the warm-up child. You're gonna go through your trial and errors with the first one. That's what I would. So it's like, yeah, I know how that is. Then my girls got to be taken care of.
Oh, daddy's girl.
Yeah,
I can see that. Yeah,
my daughters, you know, and nobody's gonna mess
I
with
see
my
you
daughter.
being. You definitely are made for like being a boy dad, but I see you switching. Like you being willing to change to be a girl dad.
I would. I think, of course, I'll probably take more to the rougher tomboyish girl, but I like a alpha female. So I know I'm probably get an alpha female daughter. So that'll be for her and her mom to figure out. And I just play the background till she get old enough, then to be like, come here real quick, sit the fuck down. You know what I'm saying? We had that talk.
What age range would you be going for in a lady?
Man, I'm done with the young ones. Ever since Power came out, it's like Ghost made all the young girls want an older man. That's like the thing now.
Yeah.
But I'm cool. I'm thinking 30 and up type. That's what I'm really going for.
Youngest 30, oldest.
My age was crazy too. They more immature than they the same like the young girls. Cause I was married. Shout out
what?
To yeah, I was married. Miss Applebottom of Ohio. I've been getting women.
He's lived a lot of lives.
Type shit.
Prison.
Type
Married.
Shit. Type shit.
Now on TV.
Yeah. Came a long way.
Football scholarship. You lived a lot. Like you're like Roger from American Dad. What's the oldest though?
The oldest, man, women now 35. Let's just say 35.
30 to 35.
Yeah.
Oh.
Cause all the young girls, they just still trying to live life. I done already done all that stuff. Yeah. They want to go, you been to this club? Yes. You did this? Yes. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm having to redo stuff again I've been did. And it's like, it ain't fun to me no more.
But you do have a young vibe to you. So I see why, like, you would choose that age range, but for some reason, I don't know why I see you with like a 40-year-old woman. I see you being like with a bitch that's, well, not a bitch, but I see you being with a chick that's a lawyer for some reason, like a lawyer, like y'all being so opposite.
The first woman I got pregnant, she was like that. She not a corporate woman, like I said, remarried children. It didn't get boring, but it's hard when you have a woman like that because I still got my kicking inside. Like my pops had me in a strip club since 14, you know, when they was kicking it. You know, when they was partying and throwing all that money they talk about, I was there. I just didn't know what was going on. So as a kid, from coming to now, it's like, that's a part of me. I need to stop going out so much, but like I still have to go out with the TV shows, you know, we still do stuff. So it's like I need a woman that's versatile, because when you have women that's corporate, it's like they got an image to uphold too. Yeah. They can't be around weed, smoke. I go to the events, I can't smoke weed, so now I'm sitting in there like this, you know what I'm saying?
Like, that nigga was in Magic City.
So if I do have a corporate woman, she gotta be able to be versatile and come into my world too, and I gotta be in her world, cause you know, I'm from Cleveland, man. I could switch up the hat and go corporate, but that can't be all I'm doing, you know? Yeah. You know?
Well, thank you. Thank you. Now, we're going to play another game.
All right, let's do it.
This is game 2. Now, I'm gonna just spit out a word, and you just say one word that comes to your head.
All right.
Glorilla.
I'll do it.
Okay. Megan Thee Stallion.
Shady.
Oh, God. Strip club wings or lounge hookah?
Strip club wings.
Pool party or house party?
House party.
BBLs.
I could do without.
Young Thug.
Good dude.
Alexa Sky.
Trying to see something.
Pig feet.
I used to love him.
Ew. Billy Barbie.
Free Billy? Did she get out?
Oh, I didn't know she was locked up.
But free hers.
Blunts.
Lease.
Huh?
Lease.
Leaves?
Lease. Blunts, right?
Yeah.
Like smoke blunts? Yeah, I smoke leaves.
Almond.
My bro. Cool dude.
We're about to close, so before we close, just really quickly, what are some things you have coming up? Anyone you want to call out? Do you got any beef with anybody on Deja?
Nah, man. Jay Galore troll everybody. You know, you will see on the show, you know, She tried to shoot me down, but we wind up getting it together, man. But yeah.
So you don't want to call nobody out? Okay?
Nah, everybody be messy, but I really don't have no beef with nobody. I ain't the one that talk on the internet. Y'all see, I be just showing love, like, hey.
Your name is UNK, so you shouldn't be having beef with nobody.
That's why I feel bad for even fighting. I'm so embarrassed.
Any advice, before we close, for anyone like recently incarcerated or in incarceration who still want to follow their dreams, what would you say to them?
I mean, stay prayed up. Keep your energy and your frequency up no matter where you at, and shit gonna work out, man. God is powerful. That's all I can say. Look at Thug, man. You know, you never know how things gonna work out. So you in there with the wrong mind state, it's just gonna make it worse and longer. So, you know, just keep your head tight and try not to get in no shit with nobody. That's it.
There you have it. Thank you so much for coming through to Aeon Studios. This was so fun. Like I said, I feel like I've gotten a whole new perspective of who UNK is. So I'm definitely happy about that. Thank you for coming through.
No, thank you. Thank you.
Make sure y'all watch Deja Vu. Thank you.
We good.
You like that last video? Well, the good news is I got plenty more right here on YouTube. Just hit the subscribe button so you're always notified when I upload to my channel. That's right. Binge watch the out of me.